Hey, sweetheart. We got an interested little birdie here. Okay. So, hello there. It's John. I'm gonna do a little check of the second brood box here. It's been a couple of weeks since I've added it, so I thought I'd do a quick check. Enjoy a little day here. A little bit of lesson. Before I do that, I wanted to share with you the lesson first. What's been coming up wonderfully lately is one of the best ways to get what you want, to have the experience you want, or a certain reality, is to truly find a way to be okay without it. To truly internally run through a whole scenario where you can actually feel good and okay not having that experience, that reality, whatever outcome it is that you're desiring, if you will. And then it's much more likely to manifest. It's a little bit of a trick. So it's letting go, obviously. It's being unattached. But it's not just a sort of mental concept. You really want to run through the entire scenario that, you know what, here's why it'll be okay for me if this doesn't happen. So that's the lesson for today. Now let's see how these babies are doing. Wonderful, wonderful. All right. Oh. Hello, sweethearts. Hello, hello, hello. Take these rocks off so I can set this down in a way that will allow the bees to relax. Good. Very cool. Alright, so a couple of empty frames that I put on the outsides. And I put a couple of these foundation frames in the middle. So I'm just going to lift out something like the third frame in and see how it's going. Nice. Okay, so actually this is one of the foundationless frames, and you can see how they've built the comb in there. Starting in the middle like that, isn't that cool? Can you see that? I think you can see that okay. I don't want to disturb them too much. I don't want that comb to fall off either. It's like a thing to be very careful with. Okay. I think one of the ones in the center is a foundation frame, so there was a kind of a wax covered plastic. Of foundation that they could build off of. Ooh. Interesting because it's very sort of stuck. Can't quite see. Okay, let me move these out. Alright, let's see if we can get this to lift out. They may have built into the box below, I don't know. Let's see. It looks pretty good from here. Oh. Ah, there we go. Look at that. Wow. It's just really heavy. So you can see they've been capping off cells. This looks like it's all honey basically. I don't see much else. There's a little bit of pollen. Looks really full. Good opportunity to kind of look for the queen. See some of the bees doing their dance. I don't see the queen at this point, but there's a lot of frames in here. But they look good, healthy. Down she goes. The little guys, little girls. Okay, that looks good. Excellent. Let's push these back in together, close. I'm glad to see that they're building out all of these nicely. Kind of moved all these over. I thought I'd even out the spacing a little bit. So this looks good. Okay. All right. How about that? They look great. I think they're doing good. Lovely. We'll see. We'll just let them keep going on that. Look at all these guys. These girls. Sorry. Okay. Careful. Provide a little air, but I don't want them to build like they did in the beginning on the roof. Interesting. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. All right. So that's a couple of weeks into the second brood box, and you could see that they've built out those foundation frames completely with comb in the center. There was still a couple on the edge that are foundationless that looked completely empty, and then there was a couple of the foundationless ones that looked like they had started to build. So I take that as a good sign. And they look, there's, you know, a lot of bees in there, and it's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so they may still be some out foraging, but it's kind of a cooler day here on the coast, so I'm not sure, but I'll probably check the other hive in another week, because we added the box to that one about a week ago. But all is well. So that's it for for this update. The lessons from the bees. Remember that it's easier to manifest what you wish to experience if you truly, deeply find a way to be happy living without it. Okay. Have a wonderful week, and I look forward to seeing you soon.